Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Again, I'm still here on the project, building capacity around my mouth, but I got something to back it up. What do you think? Let's discuss it.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Good evening, folks. Samson told Liberian Pub Radio. I want to thank all of you again for tuning in. Safety, Lord Jesus, the mightiful, merciful God. Thank you. Thank you for taking us to where you got us yesterday. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, my God. Thank you. You are such a wonderful God. We want to ask you to continue to pour blessing on all of us. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for everything. My God, we come before you again tonight to pray that you continue to bless all of us, everyone that you continue to bless. And we want to thank you for all of the things that you do. We want to thank you. We want to thank you again tonight as we come out here, my God. We ask that you protect us, that you guide our thoughts. What comes out of our mouth must be of a decent proposal as we discuss about our country, our brothers and sisters. My God, anything that have to do with envy and jealousy, I'm a man like any other person. If those thoughts are coming into mixing with my own thought, my God, I ask that you take complete control, get it out of my system. We ask that you continue to bless the Republic of Liberia, bless the leadership of the Republic of Liberia. The president is starting travel, we know, and we ask you, my God, to be with him. He's our Father. We ask that he continue to be blessed. Whatever it is that he put his hand in, my God, reward him because he's doing it in our interest. My God, we ask you, give him long life. Give him long life. We pray for that. We ask that you also give him wisdom to do what is good for our people. My God, we ask that you bless the Republic of Liberia, the people of the Republic of Liberia, and everything about Liberia. We put that in your hands. We ask that you bless the host country, the United States of America. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So I've been joined quickly here by my own colleagues, and Jerry Wagner is with us here tonight. Let me bring it in right away. Good evening, Jerry. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Thank
you need
you.
to open your own prayer line. You need to open your own prayer line. You need to open your own prayer line. In fact, we'll call you,
I just like to do these things, come in, pray, make sure that God is in complete control. Even though we're human beings, we talk all kinds of tabata, but that we have God on our side at always. But thank you for joining me tonight. I don't have much the weight of tabata, but I one other tabata that I have. Let me sip your
coffee, tea, whatever that is. That will give you a lot of energy.
No, that what you might call, no, I'm just kidding.
That's all right.
I stopped that thing since 1981.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Before that, 1990, before that was my time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Before that was it. EJ Raw and everywhere else. Yeah. I got to have it.
Yeah.
But let me thank you. Let me thank you, Jerry. The tabata that I want to start with tonight, maybe because I'm frustrated the way we Liberians are behaving towards our own country.
Yeah.
Maybe because of that, I'm a little bit frustrated, so to speak. But I don't see I just don't see any way out. It seemed to me, and I could be wrong, that Madam Sally really messed us up. The country is so messed up with the kinds of systems she brought in because Liberians were ready for a new day, truly a new day. And the kinds of systems she introduced, it has permeated into the society. The system of corruption, even though corruption has always been there. But after the war and after 2005 election, I think Liberians, with all strike, were ready to say, introduce the system. I thought she was going to consider herself like a founding father to really, really, really shake things up.
Yeah.
But then when she started bringing in family members who were demanding that the position they're gonna get is the 10-year position, so nobody can fire them for 13 years.
Yeah.
Whatever position, whatever comes out, it must be somehow tied in. And she was manipulating the legislature, and there too they were new. So when she threw a lot of money, most of them were broke, just like me. So when she threw a lot of money at them, they accepted it, and they continued. They set up this government on the wrong footing. And even if President Baka's tried, it's going to be difficult. It's going, and I just feel maybe I'm a little bit frustrated, but I think this is not going to happen right now.
Yeah.
Come on, roads to fix road in the country. It's difficult for them.
Yeah.
Even traffic in Monrovia, to be able to, how big is Monrovia? But for Christ's sake,
Yeah.
I used to walk from Mama Point all the way to Old Road. How big is Monrovia? How big is it? That we're unable to control traffic in Monrovia. This is it's very discouraging. And what made, when it comes to the infrastructure, then road and things, the fact that I'm an engineer, civil engineer, roadway specific, when I see these things, it's very frustrating. Because this, I think people do here and find answer within 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
You have the bridge over there in Philadelphia that blew up the other day, and they fixed it within less than 1 month. They were able to fix it, and you never heard who ate what and what have you, because they were there with the system. Even with the system they have in place in Philadelphia, you can put a dumb man like me in charge, and everything will go through. This is what Madam Celine have failed us completely.
Yeah.
She was there to enrich herself, enrich her family. I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe. So, but anyway, that's my frustration. Let's hear you. Let's hear you, Jerry. What's on your plate?
Yeah. Oh, okay. We got somebody watching us from Buchanan, Debra City, who said thank you for coming. Somebody watching us from Buchanan. Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you for
Anthony
coming,
Cassell, welcome.
Anthony Cassett. Thank you.
Let me acknowledge you, Anthony Cassell. Yeah. But anyway, look.
I want you to know the Cassett family. There's another.
But Cassett is from Bon County. Most of the Cassett from Bon
okay.
County. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's fine. But here's the thing. You see, Madam Salif, the outside world, look at her. She is the beacon or the beacon for the whole of Africa, because she was the first female president of the Republic of Liberia. So she brought a positive attitude of a woman to become the first president of the African continent, as the Western world called it the dark continent of Africa.
Right.
And she blew it. I'll be honest. I don't know. Historian will read history, but the legacy of a president, when they are gone before the legacy start coming. So we got to take into consideration. Yes, the thing Madam Johnson should have done in Liberia in the first place. Before I talk to Ellen Johnson, look, I'm fired up. I'm hyped. I don't drink coffee. I drink only tea, but this time I'm fired up. Look, my belly is. I'm happy that Baka is president of the Republic of Liberia.
Thank God.
I'm
I am too. I'm very happy. And any of these so-called conservatives, if they show face tonight, they will have another thing coming. Go ahead.
Look, I'm fired up. Yeah. This time, I'm going to focus on the positive of Liberia right now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
If I'm going to criticize, I'm going to criticize on the positive side. What is a way forward? How can we move forward to better Liberia? That is my focus on,
and that should be our focus.
Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm going to be focusing on right now. Look, Madam Salih, she had an opportunity. Like what Doe did in 1986, the new constitution. she could have gave Liberia a new independence.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Gave Liberia a new independence. All the old system, she could have put all the things in place. Because let me remind our audience abroad, all over the world are watching us right now. One Trocon J Lutuba, am I pronouncing the name right? Watching you, I am watching you from North Carolina or North Dakota. Anyway, so she had an opportunity to revitalize the entire country, our school system, our education system, our water system. But let me look. I will say this. It's like you are sick. You went to the doctor. The doctor said, look, you had a disease, we're going to give you new system that's going to work in your body. When Eddie came to power, the international community, they say, soon after your war, all your debt that you owe internationally, you're free.
Wipe it out.
So they gave a new breath of Liberia. And we gave you this amount to start new life. Look, what we end up to. Ellen could have started a new water system, electrical system, everything that Liberia needed. That war was not done in 1847. After the war, we had a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
That Liberia could be proud of today. Okay? Look what she did. Look at Man Coffee. Look at Man Coffee. Now, the whole thing is completely out of control. It's not functioning. We'll open your oil company with zero salaries. That we cannot even afford.
Black oil, black 1 to all the way to 37.
Yeah.
And each of the oil black was being paid a huge amount.
The salary, sir. Look what she did. Look at what happening to us now. The salary that she created for the senator and the representative. We can't afford it right now. She assassinated the future of our youth, of our country.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that we can debate on.
I agree.
Go see Liberia right now. Look at how 30-year plan she put together was supposed to be executed from now to 2030. Zero. Look what she did. How much a George Weah messed up the country. But when George Weah took over, the on-mail, on-mail were there. And there was salary. The on-mail people were working. I mean, people were getting paid on time. And she waited until when she was leaving. The month she was leaving, the whole contract. She never renewed it. Look, people who have horses, people who are renting from all-mail were renting from them, or people that are working for the all-mail, or you mail me. When the people left, the whole economy collapsed.
Yeah.
And, I mean, she was very lucky because look, two things happened on her watch. Look at Ebola. No, Ebola or Corona.
Yeah, Ebola.
Yeah, Ebola happened on her watch. After Ebola, the same thing. They say, you know what? The Ebola is you drain the economy. Guess what? Liberian people, you're starting new life.
Every time they give her that opportunity, she and her people put money in their own pocket.
So where are we today? Look, it is about time for Liberians to start thinking ahead. Like Jimmy Glass said, no more backward thinking. It is time to move forward. And the person who will take us forward, the Excellency, Mr. Boakai.
Yes.
Mr. Boakai.
Thank you for that statement.
We'll take us to the promised land. It's going to be slow.
Yes.
Seeing you open the conversation this evening with a prayer, it took 40 years for Moses to take the people to the promised land within 40-mile distance. So we have to give Mr. Boakai a chance. I mean, people will say, "Oh, you say you give Boakai a chance," but look, why
Don't listen to those people, man. They got nothing to offer. They got nothing to offer.
Okay.
Baka will deliver. President Baka will deliver.
Okay.
And these people will be machine. So I'm not worrying about them.
I'm very sure Mr. Boakai will do his best to his ability. Yes, look, not because I want to show. I always say, I know Mr. Boakai. He's a man with principle. He's a man with integrity. How Jerry Roden calling Mr. Clean. Thank you.
Yeah.
Look, if Mr. Boakai wanted to enrich himself, he should have had property. The man was managing director, minister of agriculture, vice president, and the presidency. What you have? 3 places. Monrovia, the one horse, he stayed in that on that one horse. In Bumi, he got one horse there. In what the plane? Okay, boy, home. That's it. Have you ever seen Boakai lane to say Boakai own this property, Boakai own the property, Boakai own the property? Eh? No. He on the show, not on the show, but on one show you were on when you were running for president, 2017. He said, I told my children, the only thing I can give is education. If you don't get educated, that's all I can give you to be successful in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh? So
yeah,
these are the things. But yes, the thing, I'm happy that Mr. Boakai is the president. It will take some time. Look at the salary that Ellen Johnson introduced to the legislature, the upper house and the lower house. Look at the amount of money they're making. They're making more. And it's, since you are an engineer, do your math. The people make 1,500, 1,500 a month, okay? Of it. By the time a senator,
9 years.
9 years, she or he will be a millionaire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for your first term, you'll be a millionaire. So like let New Prince Johnson as a case study. So by the time he three turn, he will be a 3 million richer. Because every 9 years you take to make $1 million, you get $1 million for your first term. So by the time the president, let me say the president, the senators and the representatives, they leave their office, they're all millionaires.
But if they got that kind of money, Jared, what's the reason of leaving? All they do is just put the money in until the election, buy vote, and be re-elected.
That's my point. So you see the vacuum Ellen Johnson created before she left? And which of the senators will vote now and say, we'll reduce our salary?
Why will you increase the people's salary if they're not? What kind of production you are getting out of it?
At the same time, they say they're getting what? $30. Let me say $30. 30,000 for personal project for them to undertake. $30,000 in Liberia, whereby the civil servant making $1,200 a month, $1,200 a year, paying $100 a month, or even let's assume I want to be a conservative. They call it laborer. Let me be consecutive this evening. You pay them $150. So I ended the year made 1,000 what? Maybe $1,500, $1,500 a year,
right?
$2,000 a year. How can you go to bed and sleep? You are the representative and senator, and you're making the amount of money. So I'll pause for now. It
doesn't bother them.
And more to come.
It doesn't bother them.
No.
They feel good about it. In fact, I think you heard Edwin Snow telling us the last time that his money making not enough. You know, and he has no regret. He says, which I'm not going to fault him. Madam Salif really messed this country up, to be honest with you. In terms of structure, there was nothing put in place. Nothing. As a result, she should have been able to put in place a system or the political structure, as I would call it,
Yeah.
We're Liberians. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. Yeah, but I stay away from all tonight. We're Liberians, like a Samson, to have no leadership ability, no leadership capability whatsoever, but will be able to send to the presidency, and still the country will move forward.
Yeah.
She has that opportunity for 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years. But what did she do? There was an incident one time under her leadership. And at the very first, I think it happened within the first 3 months. I knew then that we were going nowhere. She had there was this contract to cook for the police academy recruit.
Yeah.
And that contract was fine. Everything was set. The lady got the contract. She was supposed to be cooking and what have you.
Yeah.
The next thing, her cousin, that contract was withdrawn from that woman and given it to her cousin to cater to the police academy recruit. I knew then that we had problem. She started bringing in all her godchildren.
Yeah.
Forget about her own children. So what how can we move forward, Jerry? Now I don't see it. I just seriously don't see anything that will help us. And here's the thing here. The young people now, they also want to get rich. I mean, everyone want money. There's no question, guys. But if you look at the ability of these people, they are sophisticated and they talk sweet mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I hope President Baka will pass through all of those things, get past those things, and see for who they are. After the first year, second year, President Baka most likely going to have to do reshuffle or even bring in new faces. Because the group that are in there now, there are too many yo coming out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So they think most of them, from my viewing of things, it seems like they feel entitled. The fact they are Unity Party members who ran campaign for this government, and therefore they feel entitled.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Liberia. I thought President Baka, it's not late yet. I hope he will go around and bring that system where the employment process will strictly be based on merit.
Mm-hmm.
What can you do? Not who you know
Mm-hmm.
or what you did for the president. But what can you do? Can you help Liberia? Can you help Liberia? Look at what the transport minister said here tonight again. That many of these trucks that are on the highway, how the heck you would take 40,000 ton truck and put that on the highway
Mm-hmm.
in Liberia, a road that was built for 18-wheelers. I'm just being ridiculous. Of course, they didn't build it for that anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying. And then you put in these trucks on the road. But guess what? What did he say? He said many of those trucks are being rented to the company by some big upper people. So those are the people that are protecting the trucks. How are you going to get them? Because of the way we started. If these idiot 4 or 5 of them in handcuffs going to jail, they will stop. They will stop. All Liberian, then nobody in Liberia will go to war again. We're not going to go to war.
No.
We do not have that appetite to go to war.
No.
We don't.
It's
So
over.
you need to drag some of these people, what are senator, representative, it doesn't matter who they are. If they are found guilty, drag them to court. And while they're waiting for their trial, let them spend 1 or 2 nights South Beach. Be handcuffed, publicly disgrace. You got people proudly considering themselves, referring to themselves corruption King Kong, and you want to tell me these people are still there to make law? What kinds of law they're going to make that will benefit ordinary people except themselves? So, like I said, I'm a little bit discouraged, but overall, President Barker, I think, I'm not going to say he has a solution, but he's working tirelessly to make sure that these things are successful. And I really, really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Go ahead, Jerry.
You see, let me just end. Let me just start with where you just ended. First, fear and faith. You must have fear and faith. Even though you have fear, but you must have faith that this is going to happen. I know. When Moses were about to attack,
yeah,
the Jericho, he sent Joshua and said, "Go and bring me intelligence." There were security were born. If you read a book on Norman. So I want you to this public matter, have faith and fear. You fear that you're going to go there, but at the same time, you have faith that it's going to work. So I want to encourage all our listeners out there. Look, one thing that made me to draw me to Mr. Buckeye, he's a man of principle. I said
yes, truly.
I said with Mr. Buckeye on the couch, and he discussed the future of Liberia, what he wanted to do, how he wanted to leave the country. And he always said, look, I will say this. One time he came to Rhode Island. Let me make it personal. He came to Rhode Island. And we were 5 that were sitting with him. And he said, how many are you now ready to go to Liberia? And none of us raised our hand. And he said, you see, that's the point I'm trying to make. So we said, oh, but what are you talking about? He said, you, Jared, will give you joy in Liberia. And let me be honest. They gave me joy 2 times in Liberia, and I turned it down. And I know I said, Chief, I'm not ready to go to Liberia yet. There was job offered to me. I mean, happy in position as well, hard job. And I said, no, Chief. Then he used me as a case study. He said, look at Jerry. We gave him job 2 times in Liberia. He turned it down. Then he turned to the other person. He do the one. He said, you see, power your head. You're holding good jobs in America. And you are not ready to go to Liberia. Those that go to Liberia, some of them are not ready to serve. And we have to set up for the less that we have. These that we have to work with. So, Mr. Buckeye understand we that in the diaspora and the people that are in Liberia, because he visited frequently. So he see the lifestyles that someone who live here. And he see the lifestyle people are going through. But I told him I missed this today. One of the recommendations I'll make to the president, Mr. Excellency, let's new toward doctrine. You see, in life, you have to see something visible. What do I mean? Let's go back to the July 26th celebration. And the July 6th celebration should be based upon, I know it's tough, all senators want them for the July celebration to go into to their county. So we'll do a lottery system. I mean, that 15 count, you're mute.
Like Tubman used to do for his birthday.
Yes. So that also create job. It's a job opportunity. Say, let's say one of the grand crew is the any part of Liberia. Because it's in the way to the bottom part of Liberia. Grand crew. With new July 26th for go to July 26th celebration. And at that time would be administration building. You understand what I'm saying? If we build the administration building, you know how many jobs they create within in our county? You know how many people are going to benefit? Sano, Maryland, even though we're going to Grand Crew, but within that county that in the southeast, as far as Riverside, people will be going there to work. So the president doing something tangible that people will see and say, yes, look, you myself, I know we stage you in, but look at what capital building, all the doom they seen. So the same dome that we have in Monrovia, it can be built within the Vera County, in the 15 county. So if he start our project, people start work. Look, when people start working, criminology teaches us, some of who in the security something, teaches that where there's job, there's a less crime. There's a less crime. There's a less childbirth. There's a less alcohol. There's less domestic. Here's the reason why they say that. Because today is Thursday. You want to go to happy hour. You say, well, I got to go to work tomorrow morning. So you limit your activities of more alcohol consuming. Weekends, yeah, you can go out weekend. But you say, you know what, Monday morning I have to go to work. And so these things, that's one of my recommendations I will make to Mr. Buckeye. Let's go back to July 26th celebration. It shouldn't be held in Monrovia, even though it's a capital city, but let's disseminate the wealth.
Yeah. So let me just give you this story here. When I went to Liberia, the last time I was in Liberia, what was that? No, the year before last, when I went to Liberia, I was staying at a friend's house. But in the morning they had a bird. The bird goes coo. And you know, when I started hearing that bird, I started listening deeper to the bird. The bird was singing, "Whoever can do it, Bakai. Who can do it, Bakai? Whoever can do it, Bakai." And then other birds fall in and they started singing, Bakai. Oh, Jerry. I recorded the music. I'm gonna play here one day. I recorded those bird sound and I will play here one day. But on a very serious note, President Bakai has some real intent, serious intent to help this country. But one thing I do know, and on a very serious note, he cannot do it all by himself.
Oh no, it's collective.
He's leading by the example. He's leading at the head. But most of the people with him, they are not pushing themselves. They are not.
But Brother, let's look at this from a different perspective. I will look at it from a different perspective.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a person who never have a job experience. And she or he, you put in there to a higher position. What do you expect? They have to enrich themselves. Let
me interrupt a little bit. Let me interrupt it. So it seemed to me what you're suggesting is that Baka is not taking on the mantra of President Baka. If the capable are not available, the available are capable.
Yeah, in another sense, right now we have. Oh no, let me use it for example. Melody or Mela myself, or let me use myself for example. I'll be retiring maybe a year, or not a year from now, or maybe a year from now I'll be retired.
Me, I don't go anywhere right now.
Thank you. But here you are, you're establishing in America. If you do go to Liberia, what else do you want? Let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
What really do you want?
You're tired.
Thank you. You're tired. All you want to do is contribution to your
It has nothing to do with money.
Thank you.
To teach,
Yeah.
to show them how these things to be allowed to show to the young people how these things work.
Thank you.
Because those are the people that's supposed to be that's still able to run up the hill, come down the hill. All I have to do is just show you how it works.
Yeah. So if I go to Liberia right now, I need no money. I mean, I can survive what I have right now, to be honest with you. Okay? I mean, I get my horse in Liberia already. I get my horse in my village. What else do I want? If I retire, my Social Security, I will get my Social Security. It can sustain me. So if I go to Liberia, I'm going to help. I am going to help. It's not about money anymore. But the problem we have is most of the people that hold somebody's position. They want to enrich themselves. And some of them never thought that they're going to hold the position in their lifetime. So when they get the position, what are they going to do? They're going to enrich themselves. So these are some of the issues we need to debate.
Yeah.
Who are the people that we are hiring to be ministers? Who are the people we're hiring to be managing director? Who are the people we're hiring to be these people? Don't get me wrong, we want to give the young people opportunity because they are the future of a nation. But at the same token, we have to be very careful how we do this thing. Who are the people that are going in the administration? So, anyway, let me answer this guy here. Jean what? Sleepy Barry man, Joe Barker is
Sleeping Battery Man Barker is a failure.
Okay, look. Let me say this to James.
I don't even pay attention to that person.
No, I just want to educate you.
I'm happy they're here to watch us.
That's good. You know, so I just want to say something
to what I would suggest to you, Jerry. Let's continue to praise the old man.
Yeah.
Let's continue to sing for the old man. Yeah. I used to dance here, just that I'm sitting down now, but I used to dance for the old man.
Yeah.
See, I get that.
Look, let me say,
considering, Jerry, to be honest,
go ahead.
Considering the position we were in, considering the position we were in 6 years ago, to who is in charge now, God is just wonderful. Our God is great. That are the same people that used to say, "Oh, man, can't even go past the election time, man. The battery will not work." God keep giving that battery life, and God will continue to give battery life. The old man will deliver us. He will deliver this country. Because he's the only person. Who are you going to put there right now that will not be swimming in the corruption?
Thank you.
Any other person you put there, so we are there, myself can do it too.
Yeah.
The man king, he giving us war crime court to punish those who are fully responsible. The man came in, he's giving us the economic court to make sure people don't steal. The man came in, he's trying to take us from a hole that President we are and CDC put us in. Not only was CDC were putting their foot in their mouth, but that they were digging hole for us as well, putting us in the hole.
For the future of the nation.
Guys, taking us out. And there are some seditions that are in this hole. But guess what? They decide to pour grease all over themselves. So as President Baka tried to hold all of us, they're slipping through. They say, but look at the man leaving me here. You're not doing that because you got grease all over you. Take that grease from yourself and see whether President Baka is not going to be able to pull you out. Jerry, this is a very serious business.
Oh, no, yeah.
The country will move forward. And I bet you, within the next, by the time the 6 years is over, that country is going to be shining.
Yeah.
It's going to be shining. Why? Because we have President Baka who is taking this country to the next level. Look at it. Look at it. He came here. Did you see him petting dog?
No.
No. Who is he hanging with? Greenfield and the other people. You see me say, you see him say, oh, that's my dog here. I left my door. That the kind of people you want. Eh? People who will be holding ballot door, whatever they call it. No, the man is here for the business of the Liberian people, and he's doing that. I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy. Go ahead, Jared.
Look, let me say, I was Mr. Buckeye, 2014, before the election that he lost. I think about at the time he was vice president. I went to Liberia, and one of my friends was very close to him. At that time, I just met him one time. That's the thing that made me to draw with Mr. Buckeye. And I didn't know him at that time. So one of my friends said, look, let's go meet the vice president. I said, man, look, I'm done with CDC. I don't want any politics. I'm here to do business, blah, blah. So he said, let's go meet Mr. Buckeye. Reluctantly, he said, let's carry your CV. I said, man, I don't get time for resume. I don't want to get resume. So he said, let's carry it. So I said, okay. I carry it, and I gave it to him. I can still remember the brother. He went in the house. He came back. He sat in the hammer. It was on a Saturday. He said, come to the executive mansion tomorrow. We want you to go to so you can be director of so place. I can't call the place now because of such a scary reason.
Yeah, we understand.
So I called my wife. I say, yes, my wife said, look, I know the vice president have confidence in you, but for now, I think you need to come back or let's talk it over. So I told the vice president, I said, Lord, let me go discuss it with my wife. I'll be back. So when I got back, I called you. I said, Chief, for now, thank you for the opportunity, but I'm not ready. At that time, I was doing my graduate program. So after my graduate program, I went back home. I met with him. The second time, he gave me a higher position than what I was expecting. So I turned him down. I said, Chief, at this time, he said, but what were in one school year? So I said, Chief, I do my third master. Then he said, but you got your second master, and what you still doing your third master? I said, yeah. So the day when I come to Liberia, when 2 hours running for the same, 2 hours we are applicant, the person said you get 2 masters, at least I would say I got 3 masters. So yes, a person. I don't know him from nowhere. It's like somebody introduced me to you. And he saw my qualification. And he said, we'll give you the position. You know what he did? He called me and said, Jerry, thank you. Most of you go to America, you don't go to school. But thank you. Anytime you're ready, you let me know. I'm telling you, this is the reason why since then we became friends. And he became a mentor. I sat down with him, we discussed. So yes, man, Mr. Buckeye is a man of principle. He's a man with integrity. He's looking for the best for the future.
Yeah.
You know, these are the future of the nation. Look, Mr. Buckeye didn't want to enrich himself. Huh? If Mr. Buckeye wanted to enrich himself all the time, he served in the government, he could have exuberance of buildings, thousands of property all around Liberia. But he's not. All right.
I like that. I like this comment. My man, don't worry. The CEO can't do nothing. Let it be overwhelmed. Let it be over. No, but that one thing I like about our audience, they like to observe and make sense.
That's all I was looking at it. I was looking at what the comments say. That's all.
Yeah, but Jerry, the president is here. I hope that this trip he will try to fulfill some of the things he talks about during his campaign. That the Liberian diaspora, I think he said 16 county, whatever destination he got for us. That I hope he will try to find reason to meet with the Liberian diaspora as a group, and that hopefully from there, hopefully he will be able to form some sort of a gathering. Because I met a guy here the other day who was also a very good friend to President Baka. He's a childhood friend, he says, white guy, spent 15 years with President Baka when they were little. They went to school together. In fact, he grew up in Lofa County, and his name, he called himself Tamba. But he was on his way to meet President Baka and what have you. But one of the things he was saying,
that's a guy that came. You were here, yeah. You were here. You met with him when you came in December.
Oh, okay, he's from Sacramento.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Yeah. He called himself Tamba.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I met with him myself. Yeah. I mean, I can send a picture of we talking all this stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I hope that you guys, those of you that know him, press upon him to carry out because the folks are in the diaspora, but these young people that are here in the diaspora, those who have educated themselves, I'm sure they'll be willing to go. I'm sure they will be willing to go and help. But the think about it. These young people, they're here. They have family already, young family. And we're going to be asking them to go home to help. But look at the traffic in Liberia. Just from the house to your office. If you're not in a one convoy nonsense, you're going nowhere. And you're asking the young people to take their young family to go back home and work. But they are not able, they can send their kids to school, that's fine. But they are not able to have the same type of true freedom that they enjoy here in this country. You know? So it's a difficult, but if he truly step up to the fact that he's going to have a meeting, I hope he does, have a meeting with Liberian diaspora and have a true conversation with Liberian diaspora. And don't let any of the other folks try to put a blind between us and him. So I hope he will do that. I hope he will do that.
From my experience with him, meeting with him, he's always open to meet with new ideas. He's somebody who's willing to listen. And when you are talking, let me say this to you, for those who want to meet with him, please get your talking point. No, I'm serious. No, I'm being honest.
I truly love this president. He's the best.
Get your talking
president ever.
Get your talking point.
Yeah.
And make sure you know your subject matter that you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
That's the one that's how far I can go, because when you go there and start talking something, you will leave. Then by the time you finish leaving, you forget what you wanted to say.
Right.
So make sure you get your subject matter, understand it very well, that you're going to, if you're going to talk about breaches, make sure you talk about, the issue as an engineer, what you want to do, and blah, 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 blah. Make sure you get your subject matter under your belt.
Well, again, folks, Samson Toll sitting here tonight with Jared. We're discussing, this show is President Baka's show. No, I mean, this is the president of the Republic of Liberia we're discussing here tonight. And we will be opening a line here very shortly. If you call, and this is, you call, we will take your call and we'll have conversation with you. But we hope that the conversation will go very well for all of us. So, Jerry, I'm truly enjoying myself tonight.
Oh, yeah.
The so-called conservative, they are not here tonight. I think the only person I'm missing right now is Terry. And because Terry would have been able to give us more of an inside point or what have you, and Sissy as well. But the other three gentlemen, I really don't think when we're discussing national issue that pertain to the president of the Republic of Liberia, the three gentlemen, they will not do us no good. So let's enjoy ourselves. Let's enjoy ourselves on this conversation tonight, because I think it's a good thing to be able to discuss the president of the Republic of Liberia. And I think many people enjoying us because we're saying truth.
Yeah.
The president does not wait until Sunday to tell people what is happening in his government. The president is not moving to go watch football game for 45 days. The president is not traveling with over 200 people around him. The president is not there to build a condominium all over the place. Mm-hmm. This president is about Liberia. Yeah. And nothing else. He said, love Liberia, build Liberia. What the other one? Live Liberia?
Love Liberia, build Liberia, and think Liberia. Think Liberia, love Liberia, build Liberia. Wherever you want to put it, wherever you want to put it, think Liberia, love Liberia, build Liberia.
A rescue chief.
You got agriculture, education, tourism, arrest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Josh Marley, my battery not that tonight. Just talk to something sweet. But when you start talking something better color, then my battery usually don't like that Chinese phone. When you start talking different thing, then it start speaking Chinese to you. Yeah. So but no, Jerry, on a very serious note, I think this president, I pray that he will be successful.
I know.
But yes, the thing here, Jerry, before you come on a very serious note.
No, go ahead.
If we miss this opportunity for this president and his ability to take us somewhere else, if we miss this opportunity by squandering all of the opportunities the president is giving us, we will not be able to find anyone else among all of those people that want to run for president. We will not be able to find someone else who have that kind of experience, who has that kind of temperament, who has that kind of ability to move this country to the level of which President Baka is planning to take us. So I think this is something that we have to pray for. Go ahead, Jerry.
Well, look, I'm amazed right now. Like you alluded to, Baka said he was going to deliver war crime and economic record. He had delivered. He listened to a 100 days speech the other day. We're going to introduce RT into the various counties. We're going to do that. Let me look at somebody here. You're going to do hospital, which he's working on. And these are the things that is significant to our well-being. Hospital road. When you have road connection, when you have hospital, look, let's come to America. We in the East Coast, the road 95 from Jacksonville all the way to Canada, it was built in 1958. I mean, you into engineering. It was built in 1958. So it's about 60-some years old. So these roads can be built. That's why I was talking about shovel-ready jobs. Once you got shovel-ready jobs, look, once the economy is booming, the government there to create jobs, the government not there to make profits.
But this is what I say, Jerry, that many of these people that are with the president presently are not thinking like the president. Because what your statement you made, this makes sense. The road that these people are said they're fixing. What to say, instead of you bringing Chinese to do this road, or even have Chinese, even if you want to use the Chinese, But these roads from one section to another, they have communities. So say, for example, you're doing road from Groi to Tapata. You say only people from Groi to Tapata will be able to work on this road, shovel, wheelbarrow type. Anybody beside Groi and Tapata, you're not going to be employed. When they leave, they go from Tabata to Tota. Only people in Tota and Tabata will work. Nobody from Groi can come. And you keep moving on like that. The people will understand that you're doing it to improve their lives and their economy. Because those people, because the road itself doesn't take 3 days, it takes time, 2-3 months, and they're going to get paid. The interesting thing is when they get paid, they don't have money to pay their way to go to Ganta, all of them, all 7, 8, 9, 10 of them, to go to Ganta and spend their money there. They will spend the money right there in the community, in that shop. The person who running that shop, he has a bike, he has a contact in Ganta. Say, let me go to Ganta and buy some more stuff so I can put it on and restock my stuff. So he goes to Ganta and buy. The economy is moving.
It's trickle-down economic.
Exactly. What do? They take the money, give it to the foreigner, and the foreigner, of course, they take their money and go to their country to go build.
Yeah.
They're not going to build Liberia for you.
Thank you.
And those are the things they're missing. And when you say that, then they say, why are you trying to criticize? But Jared, let me open the line. Let me
say this before you open the line.
Go ahead.
When you talk about building the road, look, one of the things that would amaze me in Boaka's speech was maintenance, and which of course have not been mentioned in all our budgets and things like that. Look, the bridges, the road, we need 8 or 50 cents that we pay. We need to start paying toll system into our system in that country to be able to let the road pay for itself. Look at the bridge. Look, the bridge between Bon County, that's enjoying between
Bon County and Nima County.
Between Nima County. If you're crossing that bridge, pay at least $1.50 cents. Within a year time, how many cars are passed there all the time? Would make money. It would be able to maintain the bridge between Grand Jide and Nima, between Grand Jide and Nima County. We got another what is the river there?
Sesto River. Okay, you pay toll between Buchanan and Monrovia. We got what? Farmington River. But Jerry, let me push back a little bit on this. They got the road fund. They can't even manage the road fund. People eating it left and right. Yeah. And you open toll, the people eat more money. Jerry,
we got to post
they're not trustworthy. Liberians have problems. Serious problems.
Mr. Toe, we can't keep saying they want to what the poor eat the money. We have to try to put a system in place.
But if you put that system in place, right next to the toll booth, build a jailhouse. Anybody who start foolishness up, you don't even have to walk the long way, straight.
Look.
Again, folks, Samson told I'm here again this evening with my colleagues, Jerry Bagan, with discussing the ability of the president to move this country forward, what he has done and what he's continuing to do. And we also believe that this president will be under his leadership. Liberia will be shining. Give us a call, 916-533-2048. If you disagree, give us a call. If you agree, give us a call. Let's have a conversation. Go ahead, Jerry.
Look, the toll system, we have to start from somewhere. We have to start from somewhere because you know what? It costs too much money for the government. The government itself. Look how big as New York. They have toll system. You go to Bronx, you pay. You go to Brooklyn, you pay. You go to Manhattan, you pay. Okay, so we have to have the toll system to be able to maintain the bridges and the roads. We cannot always pay the road for. I was like, government get $4 million, $5 million, but at the same time, at least if it can give us $500,000 or $1 million, whatever the toll that we pay, it will also help to maintain.
Yeah,
it bringing revenue.
That's true. That's true. I agree.
The president is traveling on the road. They pay. This government send. You work in the system. Hmm?
Yeah.
The president card coming. They will send the
They
bill.
pay.
They pay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
There's
pay.
no special person.
No, they pay. When they go, they will send the bill to the warehouse, and the warehouse will pay, or they send it to the state government.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I agree.
Look,
I hope that we can do better.
Look at LEC. Look at LEC right now. And LEC had to be very
Those are jokers.
Yeah.
They are not serious.
Look at LEC. If we are not careful, within the next 20 or 30 years, LEC will be out of business.
And that'll be a shame. That'll be a very big shame.
Why did I say LEC will be out of business? Because now we are bringing solar panel system. The LEC is not being proactive.
Yeah. Because of the kind of leadership you got.
We are not being proactive. Look, when I came to America in 1990 or 89, actually 89, we used to have cable people used to come. Now everything is wireless. When we came, we used to have telephone. Now you have no phone, no more phone. So the system is moving. When
you keep here, how many cents you used to put in the phone to call?
You put 5 cents there, when the 10 cents, then you start putting quarter in there.
That's the same time I came in.
Okay. So you put nickel there to make a call.
So when I used to call to Liberia, I remember there used to be $2.75 for almost 10-15 minutes. When 25 cents, you put them in there.
Yeah.
Call to Liberia.
So look at the system. When I came, there was no cell phone. So we can introduce this thing into our country. When I came here, there was no cell phone. In fact, there was no GPS.
Right.
There was no GPS. We used to use the map. You got to read the map. Or when I get lost, I'll go pull over to the toll pay phone and call.
Yeah.
I also street. They say, okay, go.
Yeah. When I used to go to Philadelphia in the 80s, call. Where are you? I'm on Soto Street. Okay, when you go, make right on this, make another left, and then you just follow that. When you get lost again, you call again.
You gotta find a payphone, or somebody say, "Okay, stay ready. I can't pick you up."
Yeah, stay ready because that's what they do. Exactly.
So, Mr. To, we can introduce this in it. People are not no different from you and myself. It's the ideas.
Yeah.
It's the ideas. It's the ideas. We have to introduce the thing. People say, it's not going to work. Wait a minute. America is not different from you and myself. The same blood they find you, that same blood. Look, we can do this thing. If we put the tool system in our place, it will work. Hospital, it will work. It just needs somebody with vision.
Right.
It's just a vision. And these people now, you're a minister of transport. You got to come up with ideas. As a minister of transport, you got to come up with ideas. Say, look, Mr. President, this is what I want to do. Go to the legislature, sell your ideas to the legislature. Look, we need so amount of money into the budget so we can be able to do this.
Even if they don't invite you, invite yourself.
Thank you.
Tell them, say, look, I want to come and meet people.
I want to meet with you. This is my idea. I'm a minister of public work, a minister of health. Look, let me say this thing we just talking in general. It was sad. Go back, look at the former minister of health during the corona. It was a sad thing for her to have. I thought that in Liberia we don't know how many people that died because we don't get birth certificate system in our country. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? In our country, we don't have birth certificate system. What are you doing? You hear me? I'm from way and Doru. You myself from almost for the same area. Basson, lower Basson, and back and somewhere. You know. If you can't, Mr. Baka,
how far were you from the river, Sesto River?
Sesto River, we are down to the Sesto River.
But I mean, in terms of
it will be below Tabata. We be below Tabata.
Yeah, we below Tabata, but are you far away from Sesto River in terms of
No.
river?
Sesto River during that time is about maybe a day walk, but now it's about 20 or 30 minutes ride.
Okay. So you're way inside Nima County, the wee part that is inside Nima.
Yeah, lower Nima, yeah. But here's the thing we need to do. Here you are from B and go, from B. I want police clearance. I have to come to Maria to get police clearance. Who know me in Maria?
Yeah. Exactly.
So if I have committed a crime in B, where is my record supposed to be? It's supposed to be in the county or in the sub-county Tabata. But I have to come from. So it's about time for us to start thinking. You from Totan, then they say you must come all the way to Maria to get police clearance. But we got police station in Totan.
Yeah. They people supposed to clear me, they sending me to Maria.
Send you to Maria. So there, let me put it this way. So if you commit crime in Totan, the police people shouldn't arrest you because they say we got to send police people from Totan to come and do the case or can investigate the case. I hope you understand my point. So why would we want to come from Totan to come to Maria to get police clearance and we got police people in the place there? So it's about time for us to start thinking to decentralize the government. Because you see, you talk about corruption. Yeah, you come from Totan, you don't know nobody in Monrovia. You get a job in Totan, they say you must bring your police clearance in 2 days time or in 1 week time. Now you go to Monrovia, they say we need the police clearance. You want it urgently. Liberian man can say you gotta die there. You gotta come see me so I can, expedite your police clearance. So it's a reservoir for corruption. It's a reservoir for corruption. So we have to eliminate the how you call it? We got to eliminate the third party. In conclusion,
please, because we're just going to be here maybe 5 more minutes. I want to take.
Sure. Bring a quarter in. Bring a quarter in.
No. Go ahead. I'm not taking quarter against that. Just make a closing. Let me take this guy.
Yes, the proposal I wrote it. I wrote for the government the last time. Be able to expedite car registration instead of always standing on the road pulling car or every September or in August car inspection. What they do car inspection in America here? Let's open. Since we got 5 borders in Monrovia, we got Monrovia, we got Pinsville, we got Ghana, we got Brewerville. Then we got Bruce Island. So there are 5 borders. In the 5 borders, we'll make a fire registry. Open a fire registry. If you're in Greater Monrovia, you can go to Greater Monrovia to register your car. If the line is long, you can go across the Bruce Island. If you go to Bruce Island, you can go to Ghana. If you can go to Ghana, you go to Pinsville. If you can go to Pinsville, you can go to Congotown, Oro. You know what I mean? There will be registration of cars. So you don't have to wait to go to Ministry of Transport alone for you to stay online because the government is losing money. Because if the person go register their car and they go stay there for 2-3 hours, they get frustrated. You know what? Let me just give $2 to the police officer. I can go. So the government is losing money. So it's about time for us to start thinking. We have to be proactive, my brother. It's about time for the Liberian board to let us start thinking. If you open the 5 borders, Mr. I want you to think. If you open the 5 borders right now, look where you live. You get about maybe 2, like in Rhode Island, we get about 1, 2, 3, we get about 10 registry. So I don't have to go to the city I live in to register my car. I can go to the next town. Because you got to do it online this time. So if you go online, they'll give you maybe 2 o'clock. You say, okay, I don't want to say 3 o'clock. Because based upon your working schedule, or you say I can go there 8 o'clock or 7:30 because it will be at 8 o'clock anyway. So 8 o'clock, you go there, and 9 o'clock, when you're done, you go to work. Or you say, I can do it about 4 o'clock, after 4 o'clock, because it close at 5. So I'll go there 4 o'clock. I'll be the last person in there. After work, I can go and do it. So you know what? There's no problem. But we can do these things. It just leave with the mind of the leadership to come up with new ideas. We need to do these things. Good night.
Thank you, Jerry. Let's hopefully we'll be on Mr. Soul Show tomorrow.
Oh,
And
wonderful.
we have a wonderful time tonight. We will tell them they're not going to try to stop us. But thank you, honest, very serious. Thank you tonight for joining us, Jerry. Appreciate it.
Thank you. No problem. At your disposal.
Okay. Again, folks, Samson told Liberian Public Radio, I want to thank all of you again. We're cutting this short tonight because we want to run and take care of a few things here. But we'll be back Monday. We'll be on Mr. Soul Show tomorrow, but we'll be back Monday. And as I told you guys the last time, I'm still working on the issue of public work and the rules. And hopefully I can have that resolved this weekend. And if I do, I will do a show Monday for that. Again, I want to thank all of you. It's been a wonderful. Oh, before I go, I forgot to put this up. Again, folks, Samson told Liberia Public. Let me put this one picture up. The picture is very dear to me. Where is it? Okay. Is that this? No. Where's the picture? Okay, I think it is. Okay, let's put that one up first. Okay. All right, folks, Samson told Liberia. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll say good night to all of you. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful time. Let's continue to pray for one another. Thank God for everything. Yesterday was something else, but we want to thank God for that. Thank God. Thank God. Okay? And we'll say good night to all of you.